Alright, so it's been about 2 hours since I played the game. Hopefully, I do get my money back because I am happy that it's on PC, but I'm also very disappointed of how it is right now. Let me explain. If you are new to Project DIVA and you haven't had any of the games at all, you don't have the Switch version, you don't have the PS4 version, then go ahead and get this game. Go ahead and get the full $60 game, 100%. Go ahead and do that. It is fun. There's really no issues at all. The only issues are the technical issues. That's really it. Game works fine. Music videos work fine. The graphics are fine. Everything is fine. But the main drawback of this is that I've been having, FPS issues. Okay, let me just start off with the graphics. So on the first quarter of this recording, the graphics are set to high so you can see how good it is on the game, but later on I did set my graphics to low and there's hardly any difference. I guess I'll do a comparison right now between the high graphics and the low graphics. The only difference is that the low graphics are kind of blurry. I don't think, in my opinion, there's anything different about it besides you can see the individual pixels, but other than that it just looks like the high graphics. So if you're worried about graphics and you're worried about turning down your graphics, then you don't really have to worry about it because it kind of looks the same as high graphics. So if you're curious about that, then there you go. Audio, it works fine. It works perfectly fine. There's no input issues at all. Lag, I don't see any issues at all. As I'm playing the game, there's really no lag issues. There's no input lag or graphics lag or anything like that. I think it does have to do with your hardware too. So if your hardware is lower than mine, which my graphics settings are already Core i5 9th gen and a 1660 Ti. If you have that types of specs, then you don't really have to worry about it. It runs perfectly fine, either on high or low settings. And also, if you are running on the Steam Deck, it supports Linux apparently. The anti-cheat works on Proton, so you're going to have to set it up for yourself, like set it up as Proton. I don't really know what version it works on, but it works on Linux, I can tell you that. Based on reading some people's reviews and comments about the game. So it's fine. Just the main issues that I have is frame cutoffs. Every now and then whenever I play the game, the frames just dip for some reason. When I look at my FPS counter on the top right, it says it dips to 59 frames per second and it goes back to 60, but I don't believe that's true. I think it captures like every second or something like that, but I really don't think that's true. Here's an example. I'm playing the game normally and then all of a sudden it just dips and I'm like in shock that it dipped and I failed the thing. Those are the only issues that I have. I heard people having audio issues. I have people saying that the game doesn't run well. They said that the game doesn't even work at all. And I think it also has to do with the anti-cheat, because people say that the anti-cheat that is on this game is bloatware. It's not malware, it's bloatware, but I have to check on my computer to see if it's malware, to see if the antivirus is still on my computer, because I just uninstalled it. But I personally just think it's bloatware. What that means is that if you run the game, it'll either use a bunch of your CPU or GPU, probably even RAM even. But I did test this as well. While playing the game, it was running 20% of my CPU usage and 18% of my GPU usage. RAM, there's hardly any usage at all. I think it's just only like a couple hundred megabytes, I mean. So I don't really think that's a big bother. Watching the music video, that jumps down significantly. CPU goes around 8%, while GPU is still around 10 to 18%. RAM is basically the same thing. So I don't really think it's a graphically like the anti-cheat issue. I think it's more of the game itself. I think the engine, it has like some issues going on. I've heard some people saying that there's like a little thing or mod that helps resolve that issue, but I don't know if it works on the game or not, so don't rely on me on that. All in all, I would say just wait until they fix the game. Wait for like a month or two, or possibly even wait until it goes on sale, because honestly, if you already have the game on the Switch and on the PS4, the only difference is that you lose 5 songs and you have a song that hasn't been on the arcade ports or Project DIVA Future Tone. It's mainly been on Project Diva F. That's literally the only difference. You get all the songs back, it's everywhere, but you do lose 5 songs because I think they don't have the license anymore. And another thing that I want to mention too is that I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I try to play like 2D music videos, they run fine. There are some frame drops here and there, but it runs perfectly fine. When I try to run 3D music videos, that's where I have issues. But the most issues I've had is songs that are in future tone. Songs that have been ported to Megamix work fine, but songs that are in future tone run bad. So I don't know if it has to do with Megamix's engine or not. They have to fix that 100% because I can't play my favorite songs that are in future tone. I have a ton of issues with it for whatever reason. So I don't know. They need to fix that. All in all, I'll say just wait. Just wait until everything is fixed, or wait until it goes on sale. And hopefully I get my money back because I have 2.1 hours onto my record, and I responded saying the frame dips every now and then, so that's why I want to refund it. So hopefully I get my money back. I probably won't though, since I've gone over 2 hours. But anyways, yeah, that's about it for this first impressions. I'm going to wait. If I do get my money back, I'm gonna wait until it either goes on sale, or I've heard people say that the game is fixed again. This is the same thing for me as Security Breach. It's a big disappointment, but you know, I already have the games. I already have PS4 version and the Switch version, so it doesn't really bother me that much. It does bother me a little bit because I do have to have my PS4 and my Switch on me instead of, you know, getting on my PC, which I normally get on my PC like almost all day, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, if you have the games already, don't buy it. I would just wait until it either goes on sale. If you don't have the games at all, and this is the only source that you can get it from, get the $60 version. It is good. It runs on Linux perfectly fine, I've heard. But if you have an AMD specific hardware, there are a ton of more issues that happen in the game than of what I've heard from people who have Intel. So if you have anything AMD, I think you're going to have issues. I'm not sure though, I'm not positive, but that's what I've been hearing about reviews and all that. But honestly, get the $60 one. Don't get the standard edition because the extra song pack is an additional $40, and they're probably not going to add any more songs. So I would just get the $60 version. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this first impressions or / review or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on that bell as well. Make sure to go sub to my main channel as well. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm really disappointed. I thought I was just gonna be like, F it, I'm gonna keep it. But looking back at it, I'm just like, yeah, nah, never mind. So anyways, yeah, hope you guys have a good morning, evening, or night. And see you guys later. And Sega, please fix the game. Unlimited FPS. Get rid of that cheat, anti-cheat. I don't even know why there's an anti-cheat in the first place. Probably has to do with the records or whatever. I think that's what it is. But I don't think anyone gives a shit about that. So yeah, anyways, see ya.